Before we get into this video, I wanted to share and remind you all that there are still links in the description box below with ways that you can support the Black Lives Matter movement. Of course, it's not something that's being pushed to the forefront anymore because time has passed, but I want you all to know that everybody who is still black is still fighting. So there are ways that you can donate in the description box below. There are petitions that you can sign in the description box below, because we continue to have black bodies that are still being murdered and still being taken with no justice being handed down to those who are taking their lives. Ahmaud Arbery, we still waiting on justice. We have an indictment. We still waiting on justice. George Floyd, we still waiting on justice. Breonna Taylor, we still waiting on justice. And the list goes on and on and on. Those are just the three that are at the forefront of our minds right now. But there are tons of black bodies that have been murdered by police officers where we are still not receiving justice. Their families are not receiving justice. Their spirits and souls are not receiving justice. And they are deserving of that. So don't think that because these videos are coming back to you from black booktubers and black creators across the YouTube verse, that because we're doing more videos, we ain't still fighting. We're still fighting, and you gonna still see that shit. And there are links in the description box below so that you can help if you still give a fuck to do so. On to the video. And this will be at the front of every video until there becomes a reason for me to have to change it. Hi everybody, it's Tatiana, and today I'm coming to share with you my TBR for July, which is basically my TBR for the fuckathon and a couple of buddy reads. The fuckathon, if you are not familiar, has been created by Noria over at Noria Reads, and I will link her channel in the description box below. She has a whole playlist about suggestions for the fuckathon, and she also has her announcement videos in that playlist so that you can see what the fuckathon is about. I just like that it gives me an opportunity to say fuck a lot. Fuckity fuck. Yeah. So I am going to share with you the books that I'm reading this month, and I will also share with you the prompts for the fuckathon that they correlate with. And like my previous TBRs, my TBR for June, which y'all, June was trash. But like that TBR, this is basically a TBR of possibilities. So everything on this TBR may not get hit, but it's all possible. So the first book that I have on my TBR, and of course, the Octavia E. Butler Slow Read Along is going on as well, before I forget that. And if you're not aware of what that is, or you missed my announcement video, it is a readathon or a read along that's being hosted by Jerry over at Onyx Pages, Isis from the website Sister Sci-Fi, and myself, where we are slowly reading through Octavia Butler's complete catalog of work. And it kicked off on June 22nd, which was Octavia Butler's birthday, and we are reading Kindred for the first read-along book, and that is this beautiful edition here. My Kindred is the Kindred I'm going to be reading from is downstairs. You can also choose to do the Kindred graphic novel adaptation for this as well. Yeah, so that is on my TBR for the month of July, but it is a slow read along, so it probably won't get finished in the month of July unless I really just get into it, which is a possibility. Anyway, on to everything else. I will be reading Kintu by Jennifer Nansabuga Mukumbi. This is the read-along that Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading, channel link below, will be spearheading for the month of July. I am super excited about this. This is a reread. If you have been following me for a while, I think I read this in 2017, and I borrowed it from the library and loved it so much that I purchased my own copy. But now I want the edition that Dee Dee has because it's freaking gorgeous. So yeah, along with reading Kintu for the read along or the buddy read with Dee Dee, it also works for a couple of prompts for the fuckathon. So it works for fuck religious intolerance, and I am believing, because of some statements that it makes in this book as well, that it will work for the fuck white supremacy prompt as well. So possibly 2 prompts in one book, which is great. The next book that I am reading is Midnight Robber by Nalo Hopkinson. This is also a read-along that some of us who participate in Quarantine Pages will be doing together, and I am super excited about this. This was the next book that was on my list to read by Nalo Hopkinson anyway, so when I think it was Angela from Literary Science Alliance suggested that we do a buddy read, I was like, yes, let's do this. So super excited about this, and to be able to share the reading experience of this for the first time with some other folks. This, as far as I know, does not meet any prompts in the fuckathon. If as I read this, or when I finish reading this, I discover that that is different, I will make that statement in my July wrap up. The next book on my TBR that is a possibility for July is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and this will match the prompts, the 2 prompts, I think, yes, for the fuckathon. This matches the prompt of fuck ableism, which is not highlighted in Noria's suggestion videos for this year, but it is highlighted in her suggestion videos for last year's fuckathon. And then it will also work for the fuck capitalism prompt. So, possibility. Another possibility is Daughters of the Stone by, the first time I tried to pronounce this author's name when I got this, it took me like 5 tries. Dalma Llanos Figueroa. Let's hope that is correct. And this will work for also fuck white supremacy. Another book that is a possibility that I've been getting to since February of last year is Dangerous Liaisons by Delaclos. I'm not going to fumble with the first name at this point in the video. This will match the prompt for fuck slut shaming. And then I also need to check The Street by Ann Petrie to see if that will match fuck gentrification. If not, then I don't have a prompt or a book that will match that prompt right now. I also have Under the Idolatries by Chinelo Okparanta, and this will fit the fuck religious intolerance prompt. And then I also have books that are on my Kindle that I don't have in physical form that will fit other prompts as well. So for fuck ableism, I have Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I also have Freshwater by Akweke Amaze, which will fit fuck ableism as well as fuck slut shaming. And then for fuck religious intolerance, I also have City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty and Trail of Lightning, and I can't think of who the author of that is, and then The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. Those will fit as well. I don't have a selection yet for fuck elitism or fuck book elitism. The morning that I'm recording this is the day that Noria's fuck book elitism suggestion video is going to be going live, like hours from now, this afternoon. And I think she's gonna have some suggestions on there that are just for me, and I'm super duper excited, but I don't own them, so I will be either purchasing them on my Kindle or seeing if the library has them available in ebook form. So you will see what that selection is at the end of the month. And yeah, that's everything that I have for this video. If you're participating in the fuckathon, let me know in the comments below. I am super duper excited for this. This is Noria's 2nd year of doing this, and last year I found out about it like in the middle of the month, and so I just didn't jump on it. So I'm in this bitch in the beginning, and I'm excited. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend whenever you see this video. Peace out.